It's Thursday, and that means we are back in Nutrition Educator Lynn Matava's kitchen. And if you're looking for a vegetarian option for a classic American dish, then Lynn has the recipe for you. Let's check it out.
There are many reasons to eat more plant-based meals, including health benefits of eating less meat and less processed meats. It's kinder to the planet, and it can also help us save money at the grocery store. So one of the ways we can do this is by revamping some of our favorite meals with healthier options. I have a clever little meat alternative for you today. We're going to make a homemade lentil-based sloppy joe. So I've just been sweating some onions here. I've let them get a little bit caramelized, but they were just cooked in a little bit of oil. Pinch of salt helps sweat them out and get them soft. And to that, I am going to add a chopped up green pepper. I'm also going to sneak in some carrots shredded, and I've got some garlic here we're going to add in. I always add the garlic after the onions, otherwise the garlic tends to burn and it gets just a little bit bitter. So as we let that heat up and get cooking, let's talk about the lentils some. So lentils are an amazing source of fiber. They are very high in all sorts of vitamins and minerals. They're a good protein source. And perhaps one of my favorite things about lentils is that they do not need to be soaked first the way beans do. So you can cook these in boiling water for about 15 to 20 minutes and you have this lovely lentil ready to go to add to all kinds of things. Anyway, this has started to heat up, so I'm just going to give it a little stir. Really pretty colorful. And then we're going to add in our lentils. Now I cooked more than I need. There is, for this recipe, you probably only need to cook about a cup of lentils and that'll give you almost double that cooked. I cooked a whole bunch because, as I said, these are so versatile. They're just so easy to throw into things, toss on your salad, whatever. And I like to have them ready to go so I can use them all week long. But I'm going to stir these lentils in, see what I think about how it looks in balance with the rest of the ingredients. So I might add a few more. Now we do have a recipe for this on the Eat Smart UMD blog. Mine is pretty close to it. I've altered it a little because I make sloppy joes a lot at home, and so I wanted to use my recipe that we really like to use. But this one really isn't a whole lot different. On the Eat Smart recipe, it calls for a little bit of sugar, and I do not use sugar, but I do use, rare time you'll see me do this, a little bit of ketchup, and a little so probably about a tablespoon of ketchup and a teaspoon of yellow mustard. We're going to pour in tomato, pureed tomato, canned tomato sauce. I like to put about a teaspoon and a half of Worcestershire sauce in here. And then this is really coming together. The last thing I'm going to do here is season, a little salt. Sorry, that was pepper. A little pepper, and now a little salt. And just a pinch. And I'm going to actually add the rest of these tomatoes in because I think we can handle it. And just like that, we have this quick and easy, right now it's a vegetarian, completely vegan meal actually. Of course, you could always serve this with a little cheese sprinkled on top, and that would be very delicious. You could also serve it on bread like you would normal sloppy joes. What I'm actually going to do is serve mine on potatoes. So either one of these is going to be really delicious. I'm just going to cut them open for you so you can see how pretty it comes together. To fluff these up a little so we've got more room for our sloppy joe mixture. And same thing with this. Kind of crisscross them just so I can cut it open and have some space in here for our sloppy joe. Now I will tell you, my husband's name is Joe, and he was not pleased this morning that I was making vegetarian sloppy joes. We got a little joke over it, but he will gladly eat them tonight. Just giving me a hard time. And just like that, I'm gonna turn this off. Just like that, we have a meat-based, just like that, we have a plant-based dinner that came together in just a matter of minutes. So I hope you try this, and if you do, let us know how you made out.